Thank you. Last week there was a power outage in the city of Moose Jaw, and I believe when the power came on it caused a number of water line breaks, and I'm just wondering, start with if we could have an explanation of what happens there and the cause.
Thank you. Well, SAS Power was upgrading some infrastructure at the Pasqua substation. They had tripped a fuse or blown a fuse there, which caused about a 13-minute power outage. During that time, all of the city of Moose Jaw, even as far as the water treatment plant, had lost power during that time. What normally happens is during a power disruption is the pumps will shut off temporarily and then the backup pumps will kick in. But for some reason we experience a water hammer effect, which is the change in the drop in pressure and the increase in pressure happened too rapidly, where we actually surged our system, where we caused basically 4 water main breaks because of that. It's not uncommon to have one water main break with a large depressurization like that, but in this case we had 3 additional ones that we wouldn't normally see. And as a result, we're taking a little deeper look into that to see if there's something else that can be done, maybe a slower ramp up on the pumps when they kick in, that kind of thing.
I recall the day before the last election, I was dropping leaflets in the Palliser Heights school area, and there were a number of water breaks that occurred at the same time there. And I'm just wondering, do we have a problem that we're not addressing, or we don't have adequate backup? Or because it seems that a number of water breaks at the same time, that's twice in 2 years. And
when we have a rapid depressurization of the system and then a repressurization of the system, it basically causes a phenomenon called the water hammer. But with that, as pipes age, especially the cast iron pipes, they're more sensitive and they're more fragile to that. And the water main system can be looked at like a chain. It's only as strong as the weakest link. So when you have a change in pressure, the weaker pipes or the pipes that are near failure will experience either a leak or a blowout at that time. So yes, as the pressure and system changes, it will occur, creating a break.
And I would anticipate that numerous water main breaks at the same time is a rather expensive proposition to repair.
That is correct.
And you said that the older the water lines, the more susceptible they are to break?
That is correct, especially with the cast iron put in the last 60 to 100 years, and the ductile iron that's put in about 50 to 60 years ago are definitely more susceptible to that than the PVC pipe we use today.
Yes, and I'm sure all councillors could make avail themselves the report you have that details just how old our water lines are, and I'm going by memory, within 5 years, 40% of our water lines will be 100 years old. Is that?
The reports are available to council, but yeah, as you say, there is in the next period of time there's going to be a large number of water main breaks that will reach their useful life.